Hello everyone, welcome to the next match of the Zelda 1 Randomizer 2022 tournament. Today we have the Blesser of Seeds himself, PanzerDave, versus the best keyboard player out there, furySK. I am Elsoa, and I am joined by 8gen.
Absolutely. Ready to start this round of 16 banger. Let's go.
So, does this automatically count as a Dave Bless seed because he's having to play it?
And this is like Dave, TGE, Matric, 8gen, also Crim Blessed. Like, this should be the worst seed we've ever seen.
I don't know. I played his Elite 8 seed that he had versus Saver in his game 2 of that. I don't know if it could get much worse than that, but we'll find out momentarily.
That one was something special for sure. Gorilla's on the overworld. We do have the dungeon music on the overworld, which is super delightful.
Excellent.
Looks like we're gonna make a straight play to that Armos.
Jerry gets immediately acquainted with the boomerangs from the gorillas.
And yeah, every screen gorillas, they're getting wrecked. And Dart Nuts, what a terrible overworld.
You know, this is almost a case for buying Magic Shield for dungeons.
Yeah, you're gonna have Lionels and Wizrobes. That's nasty.
But hey, we get to at least see what the Grave Armos is, and it's a whole giant pile of stairs.
And apparently we flipped to Blackout.
Oh, I did not realize that was the bonus flag for this round. That's excellent. You know, I bet you the two of them would absolutely play Blackout if they were able to make that gentleman's agreement.
I believe so. It's interesting to commentate for sure.
We are out of Blackout. It appears we.
Ooh! What is that screen? Oh my gosh!
That's called Death Armos, living up to its name.
It's gonna be the far left.
I'm seeing a suggestion in chat for Patros. Is that a white
sword?
Well, okay then. I guess your candle's free this seed. The problem, of course, is you gotta get to it.
Well, I mean, at least we're really close to start, but man, that is that makes this seed so free.
Yeah, and I don't imagine Fury's gonna delay going back there because he knows which Armos it is.
Oh yeah, I mean it's a white sword. You go do that till you get it.
You take 10 deaths on that screen just to make sure you get the white sword.
Definitely.
If the enemies will let it in. Alright, so if you have a white sword this early, what do?
Go find bombs and beat the seed fast.
Yeah, instructions unclear. Went 35 minutes without a high. That's a easy
really?
bomb.
Where's the trolls? This is not anything. Come on, game.
The troll is gonna be you get into 9 in like 30 minutes, and then 9 is just triple magic staircase blocked and meat blocked.
That's fair. And we do have 5 HP orange gorillas, so that works.
Yeah, I'll accept that. Hey, that's a forced fiber for Dave.
Speaking of triple block, I actually had a seed yesterday where it was a triple segment to Zelda, which is the first time I've ever seen that. So, I mean, what do you... like, man, getting that Armos item so early and it being the white sword, that really, really kind of takes the gas out of your routing. Yeah, well, oh, yeah, I guess we're going to get a free candle, but man.
Yeah. To me, I would do the same thing Dave did. Just take the heart because I know the candle's free. And it's not like I'm gonna not come back to this area anyway because of the power bracelet check.
It's very true. And we at least both these guys got a pack of bombs pretty early. I know that the worst feeling ever is taking 20 minutes to get your first global and missing all of these bomb locations.
Oh, 20? You must be playing it generously. Longest I've gone is 31.
Yeah, I've been there, man. Or when you reload a dungeon and kill 38 or 40 Gibdos and don't get a drop, it's fantastic.
it appears that Fury has elected to take the candle, saying, you know what, forget hearts. I want candle now. I want to completely ignore that the Wood Sword Cave exists.
Yeah, I mean, this is the other side of the argument, right? You get your exploration now. Oh, God. Well, there's the reset.
Yep. Fury saying, nope.
That's unfortunate. Oh, my goodness.
Fury is going to lose all of about 2 minutes from that, but has to get the bomb again because he didn't save with the bombs.
I mean, it's okay. He knows what's there. He's just going to go get his candle, do his exploration, and come back later.
Yeah, he'll have the information. Now, if it's a 4-heart white sword item, red ring.
I mean, how free is this seed, man?
Look,
got a candle sword within 2 screens of each other, and they're right by start. Like, come on.
Well, first you have to get off your own lawn. That's how you really get the siege started.
Well, we kind of did that. We got beachfront property.
That is true. Sometimes I'm a little wanting to literally just take the vanilla game but put the desert tiles on the coast just to have the beach effect.
That would be kind of cool.
Both runners having the bombs will be able to get the southwest corner completely, which is good because this is a terrible location to route back in ever, and it's level 6.
Yeah, and I mean, you're gonna do it, right? We got a white sword. Why wouldn't you do this?
Well, there's items, called the Dig Dogger. Oh, yes, the Dig Dogger is the item, and the Recorder is the boss. You need to kill it.
Absolutely. Oh, Dave almost got it. You got Wallmaster. Oh my goodness, free 6.
Yeah, you just take this Triforce and leave. Maybe you check, the rooms around the Triforce, because... Oh, and the Linos rolled down, too.
Yeah, and you definitely check this. This is a possible item room.
Come on, transport. Yay!
Yeah, now let's take us to the far left and make us walk across the entire top.
And bonus points if it's a segmented 6-2.
That might be.
Well, here's another stair.
Well,
all right.
Good item to get out of the way.
So, more things, the seed is just saying, hey, go do more overworld.
Now, all the bombs for Fury.
At least the fires do die to bombs, so that's kind of important for later.
Interesting is Fury did not clear that first room. Okay, now I gotta go back. Gonna get the compass here. We'll see if he takes that transport. That power bracelet could turn out to be important.
I find it funny you can't bomb out of this room that's right next to the Triforce, and you actually do have to go the long way.
We love you, game.
Dave is an agent of chaos like myself and plays with shuffled music. Although I haven't done the shuffled music as much lately, because I find it actually breaks my focus.
Unfortunate death there for Dave. Gibdo's giving him the hug. Those are some annoying enemies, depending... It's so hard to tell if they're shifting directions and they're going to walk into you.
The trick is just assume that you're always going to get hit by the Gibdo. Problem solved.
Absolutely.
Power bracelet pickup for Fury, and Fury is electing to go back to start.
I don't know. Maybe gonna try bomb a couple of these other rooms and see if we can get there.
It's not actually a terrible idea.
Man, that is a straight up... He's gonna go back to start and check too. I don't blame him, but man, this looks like it's either a very long upper segment like we were talking about, or this is a it's gonna be a double segment, and he's just gonna nope on out.
I can't say I disagree with the play. I feel like I would be inclined to go back there just from the standpoint of when are you ever going to be back in the area?
Yeah, it's kind of a tough call. We do see Dave making his way through here.
Oh, even these guys roll. What did not roll down in this seed?
Oh no!
What is this 6?
What the beep? This is a quad segment 6 with a secondary staircase. So...
Alright, I'm going to quote a particular runner/commentator. What is this game?
What is this game? It's really unfortunate, too, because he had the Connecticut, and he's like, no, I'm going to go back and get the map.
At least there's no bubbles in the room, so he can just, walk around a little bit and they'll respawn.
This is true. Man, that is... Okay, I'm on Fury's side here on bailing on this. I did not just see what the coast item was.
I did not either. I was too focused on trying to figure out, okay, so is it going to be a spiral stair or a corridor stair for that Triforce?
Right. Let's go with a spiral stair with a four-headed Gleeok to clear for the Triforce.
I can accept that fate. We're hearing it's silver arrows on the coast.
That's nice. That means you don't have to waste money on arrows, potentially.
Instructions unclear, put Goma in front of the ladder.
I mean, I'm all for every troll on the planet for these guys, but, you know.
We did find a bomb upgrade at like 96 rupees.
Could be minimum of 2. It just has to be.
Now, you know what? It's going to be 6, but none of the riders are ever going to get back there. Hey, it's a heart that you need hearts.
Well, I mean, it's nice to get that out of the way. Very interesting early Death Mountain play as well.
This is, honestly, from what I've seen of Fury, this is kind of just standard course for him to do.
We did see arrows there at 60 for the minimum, so if we do need them, they are cheap. And there is a spiral staircase, likely to take us to, hopefully, a right above... Oh, it's got a Patra.
But it also has a key, so Dave
You're not getting it. Oh, he did get it. Oh, goodness.
Okay, so Fury's early Death Mountain play, gonna find him level 4.
We all know that Patra is the one that actually goes to the Triforce. No, it actually goes to the 3, and then you have to go through more Patras to go through another staircase to get to the single segment with the Triforce.
Well, the problem with going to the 3 is the 3 was where we started.
Oh, was it? That's
Yep.
fair. Well, that's no fun.
Thankfully, this is the troll stair that just goes back into the dungeon.
Yeah, there's, what, 4 sets of staircases in this one? That's brutal.
Yeah. Are we sure this is the second quest?
Second bomb upgrade found already.
Actually, you know what? Second quest 6 has less stairs than the 6.
Yeah. Yeah, there are 4 sets of transports, because we've got 4 segments. And there's 5 sets of stairs, right? Because there's 4 segments, and then there's the original staircase.
Yes, plus the item stair.
Plus the item stairs. Yeah, so there's 11 staircases.
I think that's as many as second quest 7.
I don't know. I just can't help but laugh.
It's
man.
not quite at second quest 8 levels, but it definitely is trying.
Yeah, and then like, oh, this is probably the stair you got to get through. And a 4-headed Gleeok for Fury.
Honestly, I think if I'm Dave, I'm spending my key to go south and go into that lower portion of the main part of the main part of the level, and hope that my stair's down there and that the Patra stair just leads to that one tippy top room. This is the round of 16, and this scene is already a complete blast because it's like it started off really nice because you had your early white sword, your early candle, a free heart out the gate, and then 6 happened.
Yeah, I mean, even enemies rolled down real nice, and this is just kind of like poopy.
This is a good seed to learn where to candle boost, though.
Yeah, Dave is convinced and try to go through this Patra staircase. It is doable. He's got full life. He just has to get a couple of invulnerabilities on the spirals and a candle boost. We do see a Triforce for Mr. Fury.
It's going to be our first one of the night at about 13 or so minutes in.
The segments did kind of roll normal, so if he just stays on the left and shoots beam swords, he could get it, but got kind of aggressive there, unfortunately.
That's the trouble with Patras. You feel like you need to be aggressive because the longer you're in the room with it, the more likely you are to die. But the more aggressive you get with it, the more likely it is to hit you, and therefore you die anyway.
If you're gonna bail, which is unfortunate, gonna bail on the item here in level 4.
Well, as long as it's not recorder, you can get back here pretty quick. If it's recorder, then
True.
he's kind of SOL.
I think that's what he's banking on.
Which is not a terrible thing to bank on at this stage, given that you know basically nothing about the seed other than it's free and level 6 exists. But I don't think Fury even knows about the level of troll that this 6 is.
Yeah, Dave's gonna use some of his keys that he has acquired. We do get to another staircase. Please be to under the 6.
Survey says I can't draw mobile with one hand. It is!
Yes!
The Patra is the answer!
Hallelujah, blessings be upon thee!
You know, if it was anyone else but Dave, I'd feel bad for him. But knowing it's Dave, it's like, yeah, this is a Dave seed.
Oh, this is fantastic. My whole night has been made better after that easy start we had.
They're gonna try the heart on 5 hearts, gets the heart on 5 hearts, putting him up to 6 hearts.
Yep. I mean, this is good information for him. Gets a dungeon out of the way, gets the white sword item out of the way, has a power bracelet already, so very well could be able to at least find all of the dungeons.
Dave looking over... Could be mentally preparing for the Patra. Could also be thinking, okay, I need to set up a candle boost. What's the best way?
Yeah, I mean, literally, that is the staircase. I mean, meanwhile, you know, Panzer's been in here doing this. Fury's cleared out a whole lot of spots.
I'm being asked to provide math, so here's some math. 6 has 4 segments, and 4 is the only Triforce that we've seen a runner pick up so far. So therefore, the 2 of them are inexorably linked by the sheer fact that the Triforce that's been picked up matches the level, or matches the number of segments in the level that Dave is in. Also, 57 for the large secret is absolutely fantastic.
You might get it!
Oh, it stayed closed. He's got it!
Wow, there we go. Now we just need another Patra for the Triforce and another spiral staircase.
Well, at least he's got 2 hearts. Also, the 6 broke my brain a little bit, so there might not be as much math as you would expect.
Well, and then that just means we're going to find 2 as our next dungeon, because 6 minus 4 is 2.
Yep.
Oh, boo!
Lame. Reset. Fake seed. Well, there's 4 enemies in this room, and the blue Lytles have 4 HP, which means they take 2 hits with the white sword. Therefore, yeah, we find 2 next.
And there's 4 spike traps. So 8 divided by 4 is 2, right?
Yep.
And 4 divided by 4 is 1, and we just found a Triforce, so that makes 2. So 2's got to be the next dungeon.
And then suddenly it'll be 3.
Well, we do have 2 Triforces found, so that could technically make sense too.
And 6 divided by 2 is 3.
Correct.
I feel bad for level 7 because it's really hard to make a math joke about it because it's so prime and it's so unusual. And there's 3!
Perfect! See, math works on stream every time.
Alright, so, what item will Fury find here in level 3? Well, the raft does have 3 logs in it, so the raft would be an interesting vanilla turn. Also, there's no other item joke that I can make about... Oh, wait, no, the book has 3 little dots in it, so I guess the book is also valid.
Fair.
There's Candle Shop.
Ladder has 3 rungs.
You're right. Wait, no, I think it has 4.
Does it? It might. I don't know. It's got 2 side things, too, so it should be in level 7, right? Because 4 plus 2 is 7.
Well, hold on. 4 minus 3 is 1, and Fury has 1 Triforce, and it's the Triforce from level 4.
Yes, that's 3.
And
this is segmented.
All right, 3 segments and 3. Let's go.
Oh, into a slew of key doors. Oh, my goodness.
All right, well, there's 2 key doors in this room. And 5 Wizrobes, which Fury takes a bot from the Wizrobe direct beam, so therefore he's just dead.
There is a bomb door, which is interesting.
It's a key for his efforts. We're being asked what the most segments you can have in one level is. Well, I don't think I've seen more than 5.
I think we've seen like a 5-segment level 2 before, haven't we, or something like that? Which is really, really odd considering how few rooms are in level 2. 6 makes more sense because it's a larger dungeon, but...
Yep. I'd like to see a level where it's like a level 1 or a 2 where it's 11 or 12 rooms and it's split into 6 segments. And every single segment is 2 rooms, except the one with the Triforce is 1 room, and it's like a spiral stair with the Patra.
Yeah, but you can't do that in 1 because you have to have an item stair. You could do that in level 2.
All right, well, level 2 it is. Looks like we're finding any roads.
I mean, what would you give for a map?
I would give a Klondike bar.
Man, you read my mind. I almost said it in the Klondike bar jingle. Man, we're on the same wave. This is scary.
Well, if us being on the same wavelength means that I get your abilities in combat, I'm okay with this.
Oh, man, I don't know. I've been playing pretty bad.
Dave cannot pick up the heart on 4 hearts, but is going to find level 4.
Yeah, Fury just going to say nope. He's going to keep his keys. I would imagine for level 1, I like this play because level 1 can totally devour your keys. Dave buys arrows, not knowing silvers are on the coast.
I still don't think it's a bad idea.
Okay. Fury is actually save scumming his keys, which I like even better. And finds another bomb wall, which leads to our segment number 2.
I think this is the one he took before.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I'm disappointed.
Yeah, he's been in this room already. You can tell by the bomb wall and the witch robes.
Yeah, I'm disappointed. That's all right, though.
There's still a possibility. We haven't seen the whole dungeon yet. There's a Gleeok with 4 heads, not 3.
Fury's self-proclaimed biggest weakness. At least he has a white sword. Makes this. Oh, and the heads die to like a 1 hit.
Bleh. We need our 8 HP heads.
Okay, it's 2. Never mind.
Level 4 for Dave. We'll see if Dave elects to try to dig the item out. Fury gonna just reset to get his key back.
To be fair, I can't imagine how difficult it is to do Gleeoks on a keyboard, so I don't envy you guys at all.
It's not I find it's not actually that bad because what I do is I don't even look at where Link is. I just look at where all the heads and the fireballs are and forget Link exists.
That's fair.
Honestly, for me, the worst boss to fight is probably Patra, followed by Manhandla, actually.
Yeah, I can imagine Patras are a big no-no. Just because how often you gotta quickly shift directions and such. Alright, we're gonna go left this time. Let's see what we get.
Well, first we're gonna kill some witch robes, look for a bomb pack. There we go. Left is going to lead us to the desert.
Good grief. Is there a map? Can we get a map? Where's Dora? We need a map. There it is.
There we go. Oh, it is segmented. Nice. Wait, we knew it was segmented.
I was gonna say, it has to be. It's level 3.
Well. It looks like a little boat.
At least we know where to bomb now. That's the important part.
I was secretly hoping we'd find a horse with no name in the desert.
Zol's rolled up with the... That's great. I love that. Got the white sword. Still can't kill him in 1 hit.
Well, there's a compass for Fury.
I thought we had a super room for a second.
No, just Aquamentos room.
The Fresh Maker.
Dave is 1 rupee short. Probably just gonna get a rupee and go back for that.
Yeah, and he's already dropped money on arrows. Not usually a big proponent of the blue ring or hearts in general, so probably gonna pick up the bomb upgrade.
This looks like a potential item room for a Mr. furySK. But the double block rooms like to be fake, except this time it isn't. Hey!
Good call.
That's actually a nice find this early because they've only seen about 2 dungeons, maybe 3.
Yeah, they've only seen 3 at this point. Which
One
matches up to the number of dots on the book.
And matches up to the level that Fury's in, but we get 2 for the bomb upgrade as you had predicted earlier.
Fantastic.
And as we know, we've been talking about 2 so much, 2 is going to be our overworld blocked item, and it's going to be our overworld blocked level, and it's going to be raft blocked, and the raft will be deep in 8.
Yeah, that's going to be a nice pickup for Fury, especially when he goes back to level 6.
I feel like we're going to have to request some information out of Fury about level 6, though, such as how many explicitives were uttered when you saw the map 6?
Ah, Dave taking a death to that Gliok as well, unfortunately. Oh, he's actually going back to level 6. Okay. He's going to enjoy this.
At the very least, he wants to see what the map is to see, okay, is it actually segmented, or is level 6 just stupid with its bomb walls?
I don't know. It may not be segmented. I haven't figured it out yet.
Let's see,
He's like, no.
I think what happened is when level 6 was loading, somebody accidentally moved the ADS a little bit, and because of that, one room got shifted.
Yeah, I mean, we're mid-Jenga right now.
At least you get like a little dinosaur head for the other side.
Truth.
Dave gets a map of 4. Oh, it's just like a couple of spaces too high to fit inside of level 6.
Yeah, this is actually pretty big too, because he cleared that is a room that Fury did not clear. To get, or maybe he did get the map and just bailed. I don't know if he just didn't have keys or something like that, maybe.
I did not see a map on Fury side. Dave is doing a bomb store there. Very heads-up play. Gonna elect to use his key to go north in this room, gets a turnstile for his efforts.
I imagine Fury's gonna make the same play of clear everything but that one room.
Map for Fury in level 6, not like he needs it at this stage. And Dave is seeing pretty much all but the south tip.
Ooh, clock in a hand room.
And Dave is going to leave level 4, presumably either key blocked or bomb blocked, or, you know, any of the other item blocked. He's blocked somehow.
I think it's keys. There's a lot of key doors in there.
Honestly, this scene's been pretty key for.
There were a lot in level 6 that Panzer picked up, but then he just dropped all of them in level 4 there. At least Fires died to a bomb. That's nice.
Dave's going to get a little bit of money here. I'd like not to pick up that heart. Probably might pick it up on the way back to level 4 later.
I mean, I'm surprised he picked... Well, the reason why... Actually, I'm surprised he picked up a heart. Knowing that the white sword item's a heart, I figured he'd take a potion.
Well, there is some benefit to be said to getting the 7 hearts, because then you can take 3 hits from blue wizards and survive.
True.
Anything past that, eh.
But if you get 9, you could take 2 Ganon hugs.
What if you get 10 to 14, you can pick up Magical Sword if it ever gets found.
I mean, there's benefits to hearts. We've just seen Dave decide, oh, I don't want to walk 4 pixels to the left to pick that up. Or I accidentally got bumped into it.
You know, watching this tournament, I'm not actually entirely convinced that you get more hearts out of Heart Shuffle than not. And the reason I say that is, if you're in situations where you're still clearing dungeons, either for Triforce or, you know, that say there's a good or required item at a level 8, it seems like a lot of times you're just picking up hearts on the way anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
But my sample size is not necessarily the most robust at this time, because I stopped tracking it for about 2 years.
Fury gonna go ahead and try to take out this Patra, and he's being a jerk. He's gonna get 2 hits, run away. 2 hits, run away. He needs to move to the right side here so that he can get some shots in. But being a real big jerk, maybe?
Fury going for the couple of pop shots on the way, but now he's in a little bit of a pickle.
Well, I mean, if he gets it quick, he can do it.
Oh, we got it stuck. No, never mind. Patra faked him out.
He did get the iframes to get back through, though, so nice job there. And just, yeah, there you go.
He's going to leave the Patra and just hope that this... Well, he never has to come back to the stair again anyway.
Unless he gets instant Lionel sniped. Close.
No, Lionel. If this was a blue room, he absolutely would have gotten FQ beamed.
So Dave takes a couple of deaths on the overworld. Finds level 3 now as well.
Fury now up to 3 keys. Not a bad position to be in key-wise, but not exactly great either. And
certainly better than Dave's situation here.
And that's going to put Fury up to tree fry forces. To Dave's 2.
To tree. We got tree fry forces today.
I need about tree 50. I need about tree 50 Triforces.
Well, he's got 3 keys and he's got 58 rupees, so he's got 358.
Close enough. Give him a car.
I mean, Dave's only got tree, so...
Oh, I'm pretty sure Dave has all the tree because all of the bushes are Christmas trees. And that's a level 9.
We're missing an entire column at least.
Honestly, my first thought when I saw that was it was some, like, sort of either really fat guy or some sort of large animal walking with some sort of visor on.
All right, so, like, we have not been anywhere in... Oh, I guess, like, Fury went along the coast, but otherwise we haven't been anywhere in Eastern Hyrule. Like, we just not even bothered.
It's actually kind of interesting to think about that East Hyrule just really hasn't had much.
They haven't gone there.
Well, normally East Hyrule is a spot where you end up going early, but both runners are like, nah, that's mountain.
I mean, we have found 4 dungeons, but we're still missing 5.
We know one of them's going to be overworld locked somewhere. At least one. It could be more. Oh, wait.
Here's another one. Speaking of 5, that is Captain Hook's hook.
Yes.
Or, if you prefer, it is a ketchup dispenser.
Instructions unclear. It's a mustard dispenser because of the color palette.
Fair.
Also, mustard is the superior condiment to ketchup in all ways.
I'd agree. Especially if it's honey mustard.
I was expecting that to be the controversial statement of 2022.
No, I am a big proponent of mustard. Of all sorts and types.
A nice spicy mustard to go on your steak sandwich.
Oh, yes, that sounds fantastic.
Chat, you are welcome. You are now hungry.
I mean, I don't really like Grey Poupon so much, but I do like spicy mustard. Like, my favorite is probably, like, and I'm gonna get flamed for this, but Jimmy John's, like, the Jimmy spicy mustard with, like, the mustard seeds. Oh, man.
I just saw TGE mention the hot pastrami with spicy mustard. This is a sandwich I need to have.
I like how Norester drops Team Ketchup on sandwich and gets instantly muted, so I like that.
Did you know that Linkle guards the compass?
Yeah, we got a map that we don't need. He's gonna burn it.
Oh, I imagine the map is pretty flammable.
And that is a ladder block, unless we can get the transport staircase to take us to the top, but we have another Gleeok and a whole bunch of key doors.
Speaking of a bunch of key doors, Dave is faced with a key door or go to the Triforce room. Dave is going to elect to go to the Triforce room. He's going to try to set this up to where no matter what, he is able to get into the door, regardless of where the Triforce spawns. Thankfully, it spawned in the middle.
Yeah, good heads-up play. I don't actually think that the Triforce can spawn over there in level 3. It's a level 1 only location, but good heads-up play regardless.
Every time I do this commentary, I seem to learn something about this game.
Well, if you go check out the drop locations page.
That requires reading, and if somebody could put that in math format, that'd be great.
I mean, it's a picture. You don't really have to read.
Starts breaking down the picture in terms of RGB
and it's got
latencies.
4 dots on it that correspond to a grid. That's all math.
All right, so if you need, we'll be breaking down all of the images in terms of their RGB values.
CD Improv, the correct answer is always with seeds.
Agreed.
Whether it is jams or mustard, it is always with seeds. And this guy is not going to cooperate with Fury, probably.
It looks like Dave will find the level 9.
Yes, we know CD does not enjoy seeds in raspberry jam, but I absolutely love the extra crunchy.
Upon further reflection at level 9, it's just 2 wizard beams. As Fury heads into the hook.
That's a room that you don't want to deal with on 1 heart.
Happy Easter, everyone!
Rick, why did you let your bunny farm out?
That's a good question.
Fury doing a great job navigating this. And we actually get some checks over here on East Hyrule. Dave getting some money. 57 for the large is not great, but...
It's enough to buy a bomb upgrade, but not enough to buy a blue ring. Ooh, that's a clock for Fury.
Nice! Gonna clear this, maybe get a key. Hopefully a heart. This is probably the transport anyway.
I would be tempted to leave the last one alive until I've gone in the transport and just take the risk. Oh, there's Fairy.
And yes, orange juice needs pulp. The end.
Oh, that's a ladder.
That is a ladder. It's got 6 rungs. It's in level 5. So if you add the Triforce, that makes 7. That'll be our next dungeon.
Yes. Except, you forgot to carry the factor of pi.
Cherry pie?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, one's a cherry pie, one is a mixed, like, raspberry, blueberry, blackberry, cobbler pie thing.
I love how Fury just walked the NSU after he got the ladder. Thank you.
Okay, I know that oftentimes when you get an item, you forget you have it, but normally it takes like 5 minutes to forget you have it.
Oh, that was great. And I'm all for cobblers. That sounds fantastic.
So the question will be, when does Dave get over to level 5?
That's
level 5 is that forgotten spot, so...
I mean, pretty forgotten.
For now, although the silvers might make him a little bit more... what's the word? Hunting for the ladder than he already was, because it's very rare that you get a ladderless seed, but they seem to be popping up a little bit more often than they used to.
Well, considering that we have silvers on the coast, this is not going to be one of those cases, unfortunately.
Yeah, we haven't figured out ladder skip yet.
Someday. Still haven't ran into any more dungeons, which is a little bit interesting. We still have most of the northeast left, but...
Looks like Fury's checking out this East Death Mountain, though. Finds more money. Dave finds another blue ring shop. Fury finds not a level, instead finds a money.
It's a last big secret, in quotations.
Yeah, it's bigger than some secrets.
Only 7.
It's still bigger than some secrets. Oh, Dave finds a bomb shop.
That's the 40 meat.
Yeah. You buy
Or
the 40 meat.
Cookie? Cookie, rice ball. I'm not sure what that's supposed to be.
I think it's supposed to be a cookie. Fury going to buy a key here. Might go back to level 4.
Yeah, possibly. He's up here, so I guess that would be the play. Which is interesting. I mean, we've hit everything but, like, I mean, he hasn't been to the northeast yet, so we still have lots of checks. So to me, this is interesting because we're going back here for an item. We already have the Triforce. So that's why that's interesting to me, is we have all these other dungeons that we still haven't done. Why come back here in particular?
Especially considering that levels 1 and 2 have not yet been seen.
Unless it was just a specific ladder block here, and that's why he's coming back.
That could be. He could also be concerned that, because we only saw level 9 under a power bracelet spot, there's a very non-zero probability that we're looking at a 1 to 2 raft block seed.
I mean, the probabilities are getting higher. We've only got like 6 more checks plus the waterfall area, so 9 total, I think.
I do think Dave will route over to Forgotten Spot when he gets done with this northeast. Because it's kind of there. And let's see.
Yeah. I guess
it
we
is
have a lot of
blocked.
checks. You add raft and recorder. But yeah, there is a ladder block, so that would make sense. This is going to be the boomerang, though, so it's not like it really matters.
Boomerang? Which one?
The regular one, of course. The one nobody wants.
Yeah. Wait. I don't actually care which boomerang I find first. I just care about the fact that I found it, you know. Oh, hi, here's level 2.
Which key door do you want to take? Looks like he took the right one.
Yeah, this could be an item. It could be nothing.
Oh,
Level 4 does have the fake out block. Dave is going to find a map room.
That we don't need.
Yep. Saves him some combat. As we get a item, it is the bomb in level 4.
Okay, that's big.
So this is a very interesting situation if you're Fury. You're still missing 4 dungeons, but you also have, well, there's a wand and 2. They're not going to pick it up.
What are we doing? I'm confused. Is he looking for another key? Oh, he's going to grab these bombs. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. You know what? That's fair.
I mean, even if you have the book, why would you leave a wand on the floor?
Unless he's expecting to pick it up on the way back, assuming this is not the Triforce.
I guess. But how much faster could we have killed those Gibdos with... This is level 2. There's no push block.
It's not a segmented 2 either, and now he has to re-clear the room. He's skipping the wand.
I'm so confused right now. Like, okay. You can kill these Vyres. You can kill These Vyres with the wand white sword combo.
I'd like to note that Dave normally skips hearts. He went out of his way to get a heart in the Take Any Cave instead of the potion, and then skipped the wand. I'm not entirely convinced half of Dave's strategy is not, oh, it's 8gen and ISO on commentary. Let's troll them.
Well, let's hope for the troll there on the double Gomos here.
Yeah. You're gonna world wrap to get the silvers.
Maybe.
So here's the interesting piece of this. The other side is Dave might be saying, you know what, it's game 1. I don't particularly care what happens here. Let's do some fun, silly things.
I mean, I guess. I'm too competitive for that, but I guess.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, if I was in Dave's position against Fury, I'd probably do the same, because as much as I have a very strong track record against Fury in tournaments, at some point that is going to collapse, because he has a very strong track record against me in literally every other scenario.
Yeah, I do have an opportunity to play him if I win my next match and he wins this and his next match. So it would be kind of nice to get revenge for the All Boards No Swords tournament.
Hey, Dave is back at start. He's got another opportunity to get the wand.
Yeah. Instructions unclear. Buyers in room.
Nope, not picking it up.
Did he just not, like, see it on the floor or something? Like, I don't know.
I wonder if that's the case, because it's the floor is the same color as the wand.
I mean, it does make the, you know, doo-doo-doo-doo sound or whatever it is, but, I mean, maybe he plays with no, like, here's my bet. He shuffles music and then mutes it.
And just turns on the sound when he has to go into 9.
Yeah. Yeah. That way he doesn't have to listen to it. Maybe just misses those cues. I don't know. I think he's just trolling.
Well, if his goal is to troll, it's being very effective.
I mean, look how much faster we can kill said Gliok.
Yeah. It's for the small price of potentially running into your own bookfire, which I assume Shapes, or not Shapes, Atlas book has been around long enough, people have started to figure out how to avoid the bookfire. Hi, Dig Dogger. How are you today?
All right, so we could have a Gomo block. We could have a Dig Dogger block.
This room would not be faster with a wand.
Oh,
no. Instead, the Triforce is just going to become part of the floor.
I'm so sad right now. He did have to use his last key again. Keys have not been kind. Fury has bought 1 or 2, which is why he has any.
This just means the any key is going to be on level 9.
I certainly hope so, along with the red ring.
Nah. It's going to be the regular boomerang in 9, and the red ring will be extremely deep in the level 8. That's 3 rooms to get Raft at high level 7.
That is a laser pistol.
Yep. That was my first thought, too. All in favor of an Z1R Community SG Live laser tag round?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man, really? I mean, you gotta dig.
Yeah, especially...
He needs everything.
Yeah, he knows he's ladder blocked from the item in 4. He knows he's ladder blocked from Silvers. He doesn't know where all the levels are yet.
Oh, this is a rough situation for Dave.
Yeah. Fury's got a bit of an edge, and by a bit of an edge, I mean a significant edge. But we're still missing 2 levels, so we could still need a Raft or Recorder.
Yeah, that's true. We haven't, well, no, we're only missing... I guess we are missing 1 and 8 still, aren't we? Holy cow.
Apparently, I'm for sale, according to Rick. I was not aware of this.
Survey says...
Raft.
There's our raft that we can't use to cross water.
You know, this is a pretty good 7.
Yeah, it's quick. I mean, if you go north, otherwise you can get lost in eternity, but...
Which, if you're on Team Dave, you want pure lost for eternity. Oh, I'm being asked if I'm buying the laser tag session. That is entirely dependent upon how much the laser tag session is.
Well, let's do some math. We got 64 rupees and 2 keys. 2 keys, 86 rupees, and 10 bombs. So that's somewhere around $398.
Don't tell anyone I'm actually Googling it. Okay, so the closest laser tag place to it is absolutely nowhere. But it's not actually that expensive. It's less than $398 unless you count the Korean barbecue afterwards.
Okay, well, you have to have Korean barbecue.
Yes.
And level 1! And it is segmented.
It's much like level 6, somebody tilted the NES when the level 1 was being created.
The partial DNA helix?
It's just a broken piece of the ladder.
There.
Which if Dave is hoping to find in here, we know he will not find it.
I mean, best case, any key?
Red ring's okay.
Red ring.
I don't think he's upset with the red ring, although it's not what he wanted.
Level 2 for Fury. So that raft was required.
Yes. And Dave is going to just leave level 1, look for some bombs off of these gorillas.
Alright, let's keep track of how many times it takes.
I'm gonna guess 35.
Oh gosh, you must really hate Dave.
Well, it's 1 try per dollar per person at the Korean barbecue, so. And he's just gonna leave. There's the wand for Fury. He's going to pick it up.
Absolutely.
As Dave is headed out somewhere else, he does need to get a bomb to get into level 5, which will unlock the ladder, which will unlock the bow, and unlock the silvers.
Yeah, I mean, at the same time, it's a ranged weapon.
There is actually one large piece of hope that Dave could hold on to here. Once Fury finds level 1, if level 8 is not recorder blocked, and you can get into 9 without a recorder, a Dig Dogger blocked Zelda or Ganon, with Dave picking up the recorder still looking for a ladder, would be one of his best bets.
And meat in there somewhere.
Fury bought the meat.
Oh, did he? Never mind.
Yeah, he bought the 40 rupee meat too, thinking, oh, this is cheap.
He's not wrong. Don't want to know what that's made out of.
Well, given that 40 rupees is, I think, somewhere in the ballpark of like 50 to 75 cents.
Yeah.
It's wall meat. It's made out of wool.
Wall Masters.
Yeah.
Get your protein leather today.
For 3 easy payments of $49.95. What?
I didn't know we had partial rupees.
We do. It's in the newest... You know, that should be a thing in Breath of the Wild, too.
Yeah, I'm gonna need 37.25 rupees for that carrot stick, please.
Ah, I see you have paid me 38.47 rupees. Here is your change of whatever that difference is. I'm not about to do that live without actually getting out a pen and paper, and I don't feel like getting out a pen and paper. $122. Thank you to our wonderful tracker, Moonrays and Phoenix, for doing the math.
As always, thank you to our trackers who attempt their darndest to keep us on task. It's been difficult tonight.
Dave electing not to get the second item out of 1 just yet.
Maybe it's ladder blocked. I honestly wasn't paying a lot of attention.
Could be. Dave headed to the waterfall area.
Boomerang.
Ah. Well, that's a good reason not to pick it up.
He's just anti-everything blue. I will be surprised to see if he picks up the silvers.
Well, that would it. Well, he's in a blue level. Ooh, this actually does have some interesting implications, though, because this is not blocked.
That is absolutely a turret on Hoth.
Yeah. Acceptable alternate answers are Halo turret and,
Yes. Hover tank.
Yes. Which
Either that or a old school clothing iron.
I'm gonna go with hover tank. Because that sounds like something that would be absolutely amazing to see.
Sewing machine?
Ooh, sewing machine's good. Gary finds level 7. We'll see if he decides to go to Toledo or Albuquerque.
Looks like Toledo.
You can't get to Toledo that way. That must be Lake Erie.
Fortunately, that's going to turn him back towards the right direction, sort of.
But now I wonder if he just takes the Triforce and leaves.
He's checked a lot of spots. But I guess, yeah.
But I guess if you're Fury, you're thinking, okay, well, I still have enough locations left that I don't have to be second blocked in this seed.
Yeah, he's going to find out eventually, though.
Toledo's Spain, actually. Because the raft is in 7, and that allows you to cross the large gaps of water as opposed to the small gaps. And here's a level 8.
Which brings us to what all of our, the new cactus is going to be a sea urchin.
I'm still waiting for the perfectly circular level.
That would be very cool to see. Yeah, there's like 2 checks left for Fury that's not Raft Recorder. So this could really sink a lot of Fury's time because Dave knows where all the levels are. Actually, he doesn't know where 5 is. I take that back.
Yeah, Dave doesn't know where 5 is. Fury doesn't know where 1 is. But the other side of it is, if you're Fury, what items do you have left? You're probably going to go back to 7 before you dig an 8 if you get an early Triforce.
I mean, there's 2 items in here.
This is a mugger room.
That is a mugger room.
I don't believe Dave has missed any items as far as seeing them. He just, hasn't been to the one level that has everything to unlock the seed. Which, again, it's in forgotten spots, so it's depending on how you route the seed out, it's not necessarily the quickest spot to get to.
Yeah, I think he's done everything around Forgotten Spot too, which is just kind of heralding its name.
Yeah. Wow, there's the recorder.
It's a red herring, but maybe we'll need it in level 9.
Yeah, there is that. I'm a little... I have to assume Dave has that. I can't imagine Dave just saw that stair and noped out of the stair. Although it will delay Fury going back to level 7.
Yeah, he's gonna go check that first for sure. I mean, he could toot down to level, what is it, 6? And kind of get there a little bit quicker, but...
Well, given that he's got the Triforce out of 7, he can just toot to 7.
Oh, where is 7?
7 is at the potion shop in the Lost Hills.
I meant to go check Recorder Lake.
Oh. Honestly, his best bet might be to just up A.
That's true. They're close. They're over by the beachfront property on the northern side of Hyrule. I forgot.
Also, I want to say level 6 was down in the southwest corner.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, that's close-ish. I mean, I think you're right.
Yeah.
I think up and A and scrolling is probably faster. Maybe? It depends on how good you are at scrolling.
Dave gets a heart.
Yeah, I'm gonna be very interested to ask about the wand. I don't know, it just seems like an odd play.
Dave gonna check this room for... Okay, he's been in the room with the recorder. I think he just hasn't been in the stair yet, but he should check that stair before he leaves here.
I think he fought the Gleeok and died.
Now he's fighting a Wizrobe.
I mean, he has the red ring, so he can face tank things for decades.
He can face tank what Fury cannot.
Yet correcting you and said that he has not been in the room.
Was that not the room with the recorder? Or was there a second... Or there were like 3 corridor stairs in level 8?
Maybe.
Maybe there were 3 corridor stairs in level 8.
Always possible. Shapes happens.
I think we just need an all corridor stairs option.
Ugh. Like, you know, instead of, no open stair, it's all open stair.
There are 3 corridor stairs in this level 8. I'm gonna go be stupid somewhere else.
I mean, they all look the same, and if you're not paying attention, it's hard to count.
Need I remind people, I'm the guy that in a Zelda Classic game made a Wizrobe shoot Wall Masters.
That is...
Also a Dark Nut that splits into 2 blue Dark Nuts.
Things that make you go,
That should be a Jeopardy category, actually.
I think it is, at some point. Hey, looky here. We might actually have a block to get that recorder, maybe? That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I'm sad that the recorder wasn't in 7 now, but...
I mean, the fact that the recorder existed at all is surprising. Because, it could very easily have just been up in that upper right corner that nobody wants to go to.
Yeah, this red ring for Dave is actually going to be a pretty big deal. It's going to help him get through this dungeon a lot easier, because we got Wizrobes and some nasty rooms. We got Patras.
Which would be faster with a wand.
Which, not necessarily.
It could potentially be faster with a wand.
Yes.
Because of the book.
I have a hard time with Patras and wand fire.
The trick is to just always angle your wand fire to go behind you, because you can totally time that perfectly every time while fighting the Patra.
Yeah, especially when dodging Beamos, for sure.
Oh, hey, there's an item.
My favorite is when you're trying to dodge the Beamos, dodge the Patra is perfect, boomerang. And you shoot the wand fire into your doorway that you're trying to go back into to not die, and you die to your wand fire.
So we have some good news here.
Daily double?
Better news.
That's how you do it with a wand.
Yeah. The magic key is a 9.
Perfect.
I think Dave might be... Dave's ladder blocked from the Triforce an 8.
Nope.
This is really
Maybe.
bad. Yes, because there were 4 corridor stairs at 8, and one of them was in the room above with the boomerang.
Oh, I just didn't know if this staircase took him over there or not, which it doesn't.
This is the best 8 I've ever seen. It's literally all corridor stairs.
Wow, glad that's not the Triforce room.
I know, right? Okay, you know what? Take that back.
Dang it! Why were the blue Wizrobes not in that room? Well, that kind of turned this whole thing around back kind of in Fury's favor, as the ladder is kind of stifling everything for Dave.
And Dave should know that there is no way to get up there except via the ladder, and has already seen both items in this 8, and there's another ladder block.
Yeah, and he's got to go back to 4 to get the bow.
Which he will do, because he doesn't really have any other item options left besides 5 and 4.
The good news for him is he's got a recorder, so he doesn't have to walk back there, which is great.
Now, do bear in mind that even though Fury does have again, he's back into having a significant advantage, but level 9 can still level 9.
Always. Looking for that quad segment to Zelda. Or just give me, like, 3 separate rooms that are all... Well, actually, we already saw it, but I guess that doesn't work. I'm waiting for that one that it gives you, like, 3 extra rooms, and you just get, like, extra staircases all over the place.
You know what? What are the odds that you can get a 5-segment 9?
I mean, if it's on the tiny side, pretty high-ish.
Because I'm kind of thinking you have all 4 corners just siphoned off from the rest of 9 kind of deal.
I mean, we've seen 9s where there's nothing in the first or the last column. It's always possible to get things peppered in there.
Dave checking the recorder spot. Not going to check Recorder Lake. Or Recorder Lake. Forgotten spot yet. Fury back in level 8. Looking for the second item in 8. This is good news for Dave.
Yeah.
As Dave is headed to Forgotten Spot now, I think.
And to answer a question in chat, 1 is raft blocked, and the raft is in level 7. So Fury does need to find that item, which is just a couple of rooms inside. It's not very far. Dave just took the correct path, and I think 4 or 5 rooms level 7.
Right. And it looks like Dave is going to do East Death Mountain before Forgotten Spot.
I still don't know why we call it that.
I forgot why we do.
What were we talking about?
Food. Oh,
there is a banana in level 8. There are 8 Gibdos in this room.
Let's see.
Blueberries.
Well, the bombs look kind of like a blueberry.
Truth.
And you can carry 8 bombs normally.
Yeah, see, the math checks out. And now we're in a blue dungeon. It's perfect.
These are blue Wizrobes that Fury's going to clear with the blue bombs to look for a blue boomerang, because he doesn't know that it's, for all he knows, this could be the blue boomerang. That's not out of the question for him yet.
Man, they're lining up nice for him there.
Yeah. I find Wizrobes, honestly, are easier to fight in Dungeons and Dragons half the time.
Yeah, if you can, especially if you've got blocks and stuff from the room, or like a river room, you can manipulate them if you know how they move. It's kind of cool.
Dave has found level 5.
And we have menu music again. But Dave on the correct path. So depending on how long it takes Fury to clear out this 8, which I believe this is the banana room.
So I must ask the question again. Will Dave find ladder quickly, but also, will Fury go to Albuquerque or Toledo?
I think it'll take him wherever the wind pulls him.
So Kansas?
Sure.
Because what direction do tornadoes normally move in the Midwest? Is there like a normal direction that they go?
Swirly.
Alright, well, if we swirl around enough times, you do the hokey pokey, you shake it all about, and you end up in 2. What?
Well,
Fury going north.
2 works because the dog's name was Toto, which is kind of like Tutu twice, so that checks.
Fury in level 7. I don't think this is the item room. Maybe it is. I forget. It was relatively quick.
This is the item room, yes.
Oh, wow. Fury gonna be out of here real quick. Fury's got the raft. Dave's looking for the ladder.
I think Dave is going to need one of those miracle 9s.
Mm-hmm.
I think he knows where to go at this point. He's gotten everything, so he knows the bow's in level 4. He's got to know the ladders in here. So he knows what he's got to do. He's just got to get it done.
Now, there is another factor that we have not discussed yet.
Keys?
Red ring.
Well, I mean, Fury may not get that.
Because here's the thing, the Triforce is pretty quick in 1, so if Fury goes the right way, he's just going to Triforce and bail. And he gets a compass right here. So I could absolutely see Triforce and bail for Fury, which means Fury doesn't end up with the red ring. And there's his favorite item.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I feel like it's a tough call, though. If you've got an any key outstanding, I think you've got to look. Especially if any key red ring or 2 of your items that are left, it's hard to leave those on the table, I think.
Yeah, and if he feels like he's not behind, which I can't imagine he feels like he's behind just because of the way he's routed this really well, all things considered.
Nah, he's going to take the Triforce and get out of here.
Ooh, okay. This'll be... He's gonna potentially get rewarded if he digs for items at 9, thinking, okay, well, Red Ring and Magic 8 can be in here.
Yeah, I mean, one of them is in 9, so he's not incorrect. Just depends on if the combat ends up being really bad in level 9.
Dave trying to get the likes to spawn so that he can go north.
If only we had something that shoots beams and stuff.
Yeah, you know, like a Wizrobe, a summonable Wizrobe.
Yeah, that would be good.
Can't hit the like with the bombs or the candle. Oh, that would be great.
That would be great. And it takes all of your enemies to the front of the dungeon, so when you up an A, you instantly die every time.
Yeah, so you have to leave the dungeon to reset the enemies back to their normal rooms. Wait, so what happens if you use that on Ganon, though?
Good luck.
Actually, I kind of want to see somebody use it on Zelda and just teleport Zelda to the front of the dungeon and then tell her to go leave, you're right there.
And we do have a Wizrobe 9, so it'll be interesting.
First transport stair, and...
Oh my gosh!
Now the like is over there. Dave is going to try to do some block.
Ganon!
Oh boy. But
not this way. That could be Zelda, though.
I mean, if that's Zelda, then this is just the Miracle 9 that Fury will take all the way to the bank. Dave can't reach the like with the bomb. Has to block clip to get to the like.
I don't know that that's going to reach the like.
It will with a bomb.
Oh, I guess with a bomb, sure. NSU room Ganon fight, always a fun, especially with no ring.
Sure, he's got a bit of a stun lock going.
Yeah, I think he's got it.
He gets it. Gotta remember to pull the silvers out. Dave waiting for the like to come back.
Zelda, to the right!
Survey says... Yes!
Boo! Get your GGs in chat for furySK with a first place finish time of 108.26. What a 9, holy cow.
Yeah, that was like the perfect stare. That was the 9 that Dave needed.
Yes.
Looks like Dave has decided, you know what? I'm not going to wait for this like to come back.
Yeah, that's a rough room.
So now we definitely have to ask him about the wand.
Yeah, for sure.
So Fury's going to take game one. This is a best of three, so these two will face off again at least one more time, if not two.
Yeah, we'll definitely see a couple more games between these two. Can't wait. All of these matches this week and on. I mean, we've had, great ones before this, but we're in the upper 16, so we're really getting into the heavy hitters.
I think it's impossible to say that there is a bad match at this point.
I think it's almost impossible to say there was a bad match since like groups. Swiss. I mean, it's all been good.
Hey, there was exactly one bad match, and that was the match that never happened.
Fair.
Which is none of them. Therefore, in this tournament, there have been no bad matches.
PanzerDave confirming Book was the reason why he skipped wand because he was dying too much.
Well, dying is kind of slow in this game.
Try to get Fury in here. He's having some issues.
Discord seems to be being Discord again. Big surprise. It would not be a day without Discord being Discord. And we may have a Mr. furySK with us here in the booth.
Maybe.
The safe word is Apple.
I say Apple a lot for a lot of things. That's kind of my nonsense word. So I guess I'm safe.
HN. That ladder location, man. We gotta talk.
It's funny because we were both talking like, man, this is the easiest seed ever. We got a white sword, we got a candle, and then stuff happened.
I believe it was ladder blocked bow and silvers, unless there was a way I didn't see in 4. And
Nope.
then essentially a ladder blocked ladder in a lot of ways, unless you had some form of ranged combat, which means you dug 2 for the wand to go to 5 to be able to actually hit those things. Or you get beams through the NSU Gliok room, like that's going to happen.
Yeah, that's where Dave was trying to kill the last like that was on the inside of the T, and then went around but yeah.
What? Fury, you're saying you don't kill the Gliok and then leave and come back to the dungeon after you've gone to the fairy fountain?
Have you seen me try and kill Glioks, Alsoa?
I have. I watched you just try to kill Glioks just now.
Yeah, most of them I gave up unless it forced me to kill them.
Well, that just means you need a potion.
I did get one.
Use the potion in the like room so that you have all the beam swords. Because that's what potions are meant for, right?
I don't know, man. That C was just a bit silly for the amount of combat we had, as you said, to start this off. I mean, just lots of shenanigans.
Hey, at least 9 was free.
9 was free if you took that staircase, probably. I'm not sure how free it was outside of that, because I didn't see anything else, and I don't think Dave was in there either, so you won't be able to know either.
No, he was still trying to get through the T like room. He went around and it spawned on the other side. It was bad.
I was really suspect when I saw that dig dogger when I went to the right, so I'm not surprised that it was Ganon into Zelda's room right next door after that.
But yeah, good game. It was a fun watch. It should be a fun watch back. I'm not sure how much actual commentary we did, but there was lots of talk about food.
Yeah, and there was also some math too.
Lots of math.
Yeah, I was doing a lot of weird stuff off the bat because I didn't know how bad keys were going to be, and they weren't great in the seed, but it looks like I probably could have gotten away without retrying out 3 a couple different times, but you never know.
Yeah, Dave was definitely dealing with some key issues. He ended up getting to I forget which level. I think he went into, well, he did 6 first when he got there and was determined. That 6 was something special for sure. It was his last room to get through that Patra. He died like 3 times to the Patra, but he had a few keys from there, but ended up burning all of them in level 4, I believe.
Bless that Patra for being nice to me at the end. I thought I was dead in that room.
Yeah, Dave had him not be nice 2 or 3 times, and then finally got him to cooperate.
Yeah, I debated actually even staying in that room and killing him in case I had to leave back out, but I'm like, nah, if I have to leave back out of this room, there's nothing in this top half of the big segment. I'm just gonna up A and go back, so let's just get away from him and see what happens in the next one. I've been really, really mad if I die to the Lionel's traps or the Gibdo that guard the actual Triforce.
I called a Lionel beam, and it was really close. If you had walked down, you would have died.
Yeah, but that had the power bracelet, which was required. Not really that anybody would miss the power bracelet going for where the Triforce ended up, but I don't know. I felt like early game, I didn't make too many awful decisions, so I felt pretty good about how I kind of ordered it because I got my ladder out of 5. And then just guessed that 4 could potentially either have a recorder, raft, bow, red ring, or wand, all of which would have helped me in that situation. Any key, I guess, would have been the 6th one in that list. So I played the odds to go back to 4 through the Chevy room and got rewarded with the bow. So at that point, I was potentially in go mode, but I was really slim on location, so I was kind of suspect that 1 or 8 or 7 or 2 out of the remaining dozen or so non-blocked dungeon spots was likely to be blocked.
If you're curious, the red ring was in 1.
Yeah, there's a lot of key doors there, and I still had my entire red potion. I think the only death in the seed was to the Wizrobe in 8, like 3 rooms into 8, and I wasn't willing to spend a potion in that room. I wanted to save it for bigger rooms full of blue Wizrobes if I needed them.
Indeed, it was definitely a good watch. Hopefully you guys get an opportunity to view Game 2, so we'll kind of keep a lookout for that.
Yeah, I'll give Dave the time he needs to kind of sort stuff out, and then when he's ready to go, we'll be ready.
Well, good game again. I think they're gearing up for another game on this channel, but thank you, Alsoa, for throwing down with me tonight. It was fun, and Moonrise and Phoenix for tracking.
Yes, and a big shout out to HN, who's been doing a lot of commentary, especially picking up a lot of these late night races that we've been having. Dude's an absolutely wonderful person.
Well, I appreciate that.
And now to sequitur into the race coming up, I believe the race that's coming up here is going to be Fred versus TGE.
Creator versus the Troll, absolutely.
Well, this just means we all need to go root for the blue boomerang being a required item via shoot room.
Yeah, look forward to it. We can all go in there and bless, at least bless his side. We can give Fred a break. We need a game 3 of this set up for sure.
Absolutely. And anytime we get a game 3 is good.
I agree. I would like to see everything from here on out go to game 3 because we're winding down. We're in the last 16. So, you know, our tournament's starting to come to an end. I want as much Zelda 1 as possible. So let's make it happen.
Well, it appears the ball is going to be in near court, so we should probably clear out of here and let the folks that are going to be calling that race go ahead and start getting set up.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, thank you for doing comms with me. Thank you, Moonrisen, for tracking in the background. You guys rock. And Fury, Dave for running, and SG for hosting us. Y'all have a good night.